Mark Fitzpatrick from Tiger Club of Kansas City. Today is Valentine's Day, February 14th. We had a very special panel of ex-Tigers today. And one of them, Bobby Bell, played for Warren Powers in the early 80s. Bobby, thanks so much for joining us today.
Oh, thank you for having me. It's been an enjoyable time.
One of your most memorable games, your last game, the 1983 Holiday Bowl, you were the defensive MVP. Unfortunately, the game didn't end in the Tigers' favor, but you played against a Hall of Fame quarterback, Steve Young. What's your best memory of that game?
My best memory of the game was right before the end of the game when we were still winning. But the fact that we did a really good job defensively, because they were such a powerhouse for almost the whole game until the very end. But the fact that I got 4 sacks during that game and set an NCAA record at that time, that was probably my most memorable.
The other memorable game that season for me as a fan was the Oklahoma game. And you shut Oklahoma out. I believe the score was 10-0. And that was the first time Oklahoma had been shut out in quite some time. And I'm not sure they've been shut out since. Tell us about that game.
Well, I know it was a big, brutal game where we had to do a lot of hitting and annihilating some of Oklahoma's players. We actually, I think, broke one of the quarterbacks' neck at that time when they tried to jump over the line or something like that. Jay Wilson and Tracy Mack hit him and really suspended the game for us and took us into the proper win.
Great deal. That was Coach Powers' 6th year, and I think if I recall, that was the 5th ball team he had in his first 6 years at Mizzou.
Oh, yeah.
And you were part of 3 of those.
Yes, we got to go to the Liberty Bowl, Tangerine Bowl, and then the Holiday Bowl. And unfortunately, they let him go the year after we left.
Well, you had a great career, very memorable. We thank you for sharing with us, and you've been a successful businessman in Kansas City. So tell us a little about what you're doing now.
Right now, I'm running my kids around a lot, because of sports. My son plays basketball. My daughter does volleyball, club volleyball, and she's going to go to Warrensburg next year and play down there for them. And then I've got a carpet cleaning company here in Kansas City.
Former Tiger great Bobby Bell Jr. Fans, join us next week. We'll have Jeremy Crabtree from ESPN. For more information, check us out at kctigerclub.com.